Guys, I am so distressed here today. Say it ain't so. Oh. We lost yet another modern day Romeo and Juliet, a love story that begets all love stories today. So many modern women would model their lives after a Cardi B, through shaky relationship after shaky marriage relationship, to getting with her one true king, Mr. Steffon Diggs, Dirk Diggler himself. Cardi, what is wrong with you? What is the problem? You chose to get with a man that has, what, 5 baby moms? Like 6 damn kids? To have a child while married? Legally, isn't it Offset's baby? Listen, choosing to have babies or to be with men that have that shaky of a history, isn't he facing criminal charges that could actually land him in jail? Serious jail time based off of allegations. And you not only let this man into your marriage, but you let him into your life and you let him inside of you to create one of those next bastard children. Because this obviously is not a man who's there to be a father to the kids that he is creating. But for some reason, y'all just leave all logic out the window for your feelings, the way that he makes you feel within a situation. And that's enough for you. Well, to help break down this complete and utter modern day sister code disaster, we're going to go over to Tip's channel. Shout out to Tip Network. All right. So guys, sit back, relax, and enjoy the content here today, because we got to dissect. We got to be able to go through and talk about this in a way in order to drive out the lessons learned in real time. Without further ado.
Your Cardi B done turned into a bucket. But she was a good housewife as a hoe. And then got 3, 4, 5 baby mamas. I mean, he a lot of women raw.
Yeah.
So he's acceptable to carry some type of STI or STD. With a history of raw dog, she have to have a man. Yeah, that's the broken hoe that have to have a man. That ain't a strong woman. That's why so many young girls and young ladies look up to her and admire her. They all broken little hoes. And they enjoy being hoes. They just ain't getting a lot of benefit out of being a hoe.
But they identify with the hoe and they root for the hoe. And more than likely, they are baby mamas too. That's why they see themselves within a Cardi B. Imagine having all of this money, success, status, and fame, and you are still in a baby mama rotation. Pathetic.
We're going to the Super Bowl! We're going to the Super Bowl! Let's go!
She was almost like the urban version of the, Taylor Swift with Travis Kelce.
As I look at Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift, we've been talking about the relationship all year long.
Taylor Swift after the Kansas City Chiefs win Super Bowl 58.
Everybody wanted to...
Dog, the urban version of this, and you got all of these, right, baby mamas, right, like having babies with other men while still married, right? Like, is this the urban version? Like, that shit is so wild that if they were actually saying that.
See her at the games. They wanted to know her opinions, you know?
These football players are dating some type of celebrity. The celebrity's all of a sudden on the field, kissing them with their pads off. And I'm like, what the is this? Like, yo, it just seems too storyline. Like, yo, Steffon Diggs was like beyond washed. He got like 7 girls pregnant in a year. He gets with Cardi B. She starts showing up to the show. Like, come on, yo, Cardi B is like Hispanic. She don't know about no goddamn American football. Now she know all the goddamn rules. She's on the field running left, running right. I'm like, what the hell? Every time they're like, all right, they're interviewing the quarterback. Let's pan to Cardi. She's over there with Steffon. What? This guy was a perennial loser. This guy was kind of on the way out. All of a sudden, the storylines start making sense. And then, of course, the team he's on gets the flukest schedule in history. And they're in the Super Bowl.
3 weeks later.
Name something that is sexier when it's in black.
I still got one.
Oh, was that his baby mom?
I don't tolerate disrespect.
That's
just what it was, whether it be you or anybody else. Like,
Ring? Is Cardi getting her ring?
It's on the agenda, maybe, right? Right? I gotta get mine first, though.
Offset is somewhere a deep belly laugh. I mean, like one of them chuckles from the lower diaphragm. Deep belly laugh. Quick emergency meeting. I was recently searching for my name online and found way too much personal information, which brought me down this weird rabbit hole of how that could have happened, and found out that there's companies out there called data brokers that will sell your data to marketers, scammers, and even stalkers. And it's a nasty, disgusting feeling knowing that there's bad actors out there selling my information, selling your information for profit. But that's why I'm recommending today's sponsor, Aura. Now, I use Aura to automatically remove my information from these sites and keep my information off. But they do other things as well, such as bank fraud and identity theft alerts, VPN access. But guys, utilize my link down in the description box down below for a 14-day trial. At least see if you've been compromised. Privacy is king in this day and age, and you should know if your information is out there. So again, utilize my link, aura.com/MTR, in the description box down below to try 2 weeks free. That's way more than enough time to see if your personal data has been exposed. Go now.
12 seconds later.
Damn.
One inspired message.
Good luck.
A few inches later.
That will do it. Seattle Super Bowl champions for the second time.
Less than an hour now. Can you reflect on the season, what it meant to you?
Super proud of the guys. Super proud of my teammates. I wish things could have went another way, but you know the money now.
Okay, you guys, so Cardi B and Steffon Diggs have allegedly broken up and unfollowed each other on Instagram. And when I tell y'all this is messy, this is messy.
It looks like one person blocked the other and unfollowed. I know what you're saying. This seems so high school, but no, this is some grown Jerry Springer dysfunction.
Mind you, it hasn't even really been a full year yet until she sat down with during that interview with Gail, talking about I'm having a baby with my boyfriend. That was literally just in December, November, y'all.
The latest rumor about you is that you are having a baby.
Well, yes, I am. I'm having a baby with my boyfriend, Steffon.
I'm a great guy. I'm actually a great guy. If it ain't snowing, I ain't going. God damn!
Finish this phrase. Leave it what?
Yeah.
Rumors going around that Steffon Diggs had an affair with Cardi B while she was 8 months pregnant.
I'm him!
I think what really hurt her is her being at that game, but also it was the other 5 or 6, however many baby mamas he has, they were all there too. And that is her reality now. That you are now attached to this man who's also attached to 6, 7 other women.
To add insult to injury,
it's something cathartic about listening to Cardi B's past comments about drugging and robbing men, right? Like, not his body, not his choice, right, Cardi? And at the same junction, watching to what degree her life completely and utterly sucks, right? It's not that I'm like reveling in it, but it's almost like shit behavior begets shit results. This is what I've been saying. Shit people more than likely will choose a shit person for a relationship. And I know I'm focusing on Cardi B, but listen, if you are a man that is fathering all these children but not taking care of them, then you get little to no respect from me. Let's go.
they claim she actually left the Super Bowl a little after the halftime show.
What's up, baby? What's your problem? You didn't win.
And
because of the other women.
Of all that, the third guess for this alleged breakup is because there were rumors there was another woman allegedly outside his hotel room. And allegedly, Cardi B was so fed up with the BS that she didn't even stay for his entire game, y'all. She ended up leaving after halftime. And this is after she spent over $1 million on this game. 1.2 million to be exact.
Oh, the deception. The betrayal, man. You deceived me.
You got her money, her choice, baby.
Any good parties this week?
Honey, I just came from a party. I took like 7 shots. I'm like, y'all talking to me, and I'm drunk as a mother.
And you didn't bring nothing?
You're talking about one party where I went to all the parties, honey. Collecting the bag and getting drunk, taking the free drinks and shit.
Okay. So that's who you rooting for, Cardi?
We got a first down.
The replay
Am I cussing too much?
Nah,
This interception.
Am I cussing too much?
There's no holding you back,
You ain't
Cardi.
getting no fine from me, Cardi.
It's the Don Julio, honey. Don't pay attention to me, honey.
Cardi, we don't put a leash on a superstar. You do what you do.
Even Offset fans are saying that she chose a dude that she knew was worse than Offset.
Cardi, I just know Offset is cackling right now. I just know he laughing right now because it's just like, you left me to go be with the same man that's doing the same shit. I know he laughing. I really, really, really hope Cardi stand on business though. I really do. Because how many times you gonna let these men play in your face? And the baby mama was there at the Super Bowl. He keep playing with Cardi. We all know how this gonna end.
I'm gonna be honest, the only
one of the other main issues is that Cardi B is completely delusional about what her true market value is. Plus, she's married. She got a ton of kids now, different baby fathers, right? Which adds on to why she's so much of a dummy, right? She's continuing to put herself in a position where no man worth their weight in salt and a man that will treat her correctly will even want her. She thought that she was the main chick within this situation because of her fame, her status, and as well as her money, not realizing that the B in Cardi B stands for baby mama number 6. Let's go.
people that are shocked by this situation are the parasocial Cardi B fans.
Yeah.
Because sports fans been told y'all how Steffon Diggs is. The man keep getting exposed for crazy wild stuff while he with Cardi.
A lot of people feel like this happened because of Steffon Diggs' best friend, Pri. If you guys don't know who Pri is.
Pri is a girl that allegedly was preggo by Offset. And she was also allegedly Offset's side chick. She also allegedly is BFFs with Steffon.
And she wasn't just any side piece.
I'm sorry. Let's just confirm I am Pri. Oh, okay. That's why this was included in the compilation. Nevertheless, let's go back in.
Allegedly is BFFs with Steffon.
And she wasn't just any side piece. This woman gave Cardi B hell. Now, she was allegedly
She looked like she'd give
with
hell.
Offset's baby while he was still married to Cardi B. But what's crazy is
Steffon Diggs had baby mamas on the sideline. He had the baby boys out there. He had KJ's baby Calm. That baby's name is Calm. He had the chain on.
Steffon Diggs' baby mama is actually the one to have his first son, KJ. She was there at the football game to support him as well, and so was his son. So his son had on a little hat that said Snoop, and people noticed that when Steffon Diggs was walking into the stadium, that they could see that he had a belt on that said Snoop as well.
So this is the baby mama that he's been rumored to really be in love with for a while now. And yes, this is the Kiki that Drake made that song about. She was front row with his firstborn son, who was born a few months before Cardi B and Steffon's son. So Cardi had to sit there and watch Pri and his other baby mama at this game.
They really love KJ though. That's his heart.
This is
Take care of KJ. He pay all her bills. Him and baby Calm. That's the first boy.
He having his way when it comes to the women. Look at his baby mama. Front row and center with his child. And y'all probably don't look at it as a big deal. But bro, she rocking this a custom jersey with his number on it. A custom jersey.
She ain't getting that on her own dime.
That says a lot. That boy is still clapping those cheeks. He got 4 baby mamas in 1 year, all on
That's
month apart.
crazy.
You think they ain't gonna show up to the Super Bowl game and support him? He's still taking care of them. That still tricking and still plucking them cheeks. Y'all just don't want to accept the fact that he doing it. Oh, he'll never do Cardi B like that.
You wildin'. They wildin'. A dude with the mindset of a Steffon Diggs, he just sticks dick raw daddy in these women just for the thrill of the hunt. It is tied in with his manhood as well as his masculinity. So he's trying to get the highest looking aesthetic. He's trying to get the highest status, right? Like for him, it's a feather in his masculinity cap to impregnate a Cardi B. For him, he don't give a shit about child support numbers. He doesn't care. Anybody with a functioning brain cell would understand where he bases his masculinity in and how this was going to be a problem. But again, her lemmings of sister code, hyenas will latch on to this relationship through the trauma within their own failed relationships within their life. It's funny how they compare this to the urban version of Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. So are y'all accepting that the urban version is the one forged in trauma bonding?
Her for moving on and not
multiple baby daddies. Julio put 4 or 5 babies in the. She got 2 different baby daddies. He got 7 different baby mamas, and all the kids around the same age.
We are the ones that are championing these type of females because it's way too many of y'all out here trying to make an excuse and make it seem like, once again, she's the one that's calling the shot. She the one with the leverage. She's the one in control. She the one that dumped him. No, the he didn't. When a male sees that you don't mind being in a rotation, being a part of his roster, he categorizes you and say, oh, okay, this is what this is.
Yeah. Greetings. Big facts. I think that the dummies that think that she was in control this entire time are the ones that see Cardi B's behavior, right? Like, and, you know, Cardi B acting as if, you know, I don't cook, I don't clean, right? Like she's the winner, right? Or the prize, or, right, like this feminist boss bee, independent queen, right? They see all of this shit and they just establish, well, Cardi must be the prize, therefore she's in control. She knows what she's doing. She's leaving a toxic situation for a better situation. Meanwhile, y'all glamorize dysfunction and trauma so much that you can't see the forest beyond the trees. And it's just so messed up that y'all can't see that, because you know who's really gonna suffer throughout all of this is the kids, is the children. And this behavior is why there's so many more women with children than men with children, because y'all choosing the same savages through your dumbass mistakes. Doesn't this guy have like gay allegations again? You know what? Let's see what Tip has to say.
The polite savages, and welcome to another Tip Talk. Ladies and gentlemen, the polite savages, we are now about to embark on a journey. The truth, time to shut up and take your medicine. Well, let's go.
Just it seems like Cardi B's had enough. She's fulfilled her end of the bargain, spending millions of dollars on Steffon Diggs' friends and family, just for him to be busting nuts in a bunch of sluts.
We gotta get you a better mic, my brother.
Demolishing and incinerating her last ultimatum to him with his harem full of baby mamas and loose women, dropping that wet nanny and throwing themselves booty and all at him.
What?
And so there you have it, ladies. It doesn't matter if Cardi B's got all the status and the money in the world.
Yeah.
All she is just another bust down Betty for a man to jump up in them cuts so he can get that one good nut.
Damn. All right. We get a little graphic over here. Hold on. It is just beyond wild to me that so much of the behavior that we see here is supported and propped up. And also so much of the behavior, the bad behavior, is just simply ignored. Both of them had their roles to play in this getting here, but I most so got to look at Cardi, because women grant access towards sex, right? And not only sex, but she granted access towards her womb. Now she's locked in this situation, and the kids will suffer because of this. But listen, you know, as we, what happened there, baby? Come on, show me some respect. The real takeaway from all of this is that patterns exist for a reason, right? History exists for a reason. And I don't care how famous that you are, how much money that you got, none of that is going to do away with patterns, all right? It also won't fix poor judgment. And no matter what you think, or, right, because women get attracted to what they hear, while men get attracted to what they see. But no matter what the things that are being said to you, chemistry in that short-term moment does not outrank character. And especially if you have a history of behavior of that character, which Cardi B obviously did. And when you have that degree of documented chaos throughout his life, do your due diligence to ensure that you have the correct information in regards to the past of that person. And also, don't be so ridiculous to assume that somehow through the glitz, the glamour, the fame, that you will be the exception to the damn rule. Because I'm telling you, you're going to end off like a Cardi B, and reality is going to humble you every single time. And in this case, it's on the biggest stage possible. So within all of that, my G's, remember this, all right? When thinking through life and thinking through your legacy, right? it's not just about, right, the your resume, right, the stats that you can put up on the board, the contracts that you can sign, or just even the highlights. Outside of all of that, it is what you structure for yourself to build. And through that discipline of building that you need to live by while nobody is watching will guide you correctly in making these decisions. Because I tell you guys one thing, one of the worst decisions that you can ever make within your life is choosing to be with a hyena-minded woman. And for you ladies to be with a Dirk Diggler. It's one of the worst decisions because logic will never, right? Logic doesn't drive these men. Discipline doesn't drive these men. And I acknowledge that these men exist. But it's up to you to not get blinded, or it's up to you to act more deaf because y'all fall in love with the things that y'all hear, irrespective of the actual evidence. It's just like if I'm hiring for someone that's on my team and I'm looking at the resume and the resume is shit, and I'm just like, but they spoke so well to me, right? I'm like, but the resume, I've called all of the past employers and they're like, oh yeah, it was the worst goddamn, right? Like, no, don't listen to them. They lost. And I'm just like, but they just spoke so well to me within the job interview. I just feel as though, I feel as though they can get the job done. What is wrong with y'all? I just don't get it. I don't know. This is why I prioritize, logic and driving decisions within my life. And I get it. Women's hormones fire at a degree where logic is just not prioritized a lot of times, right? Look, it's just not prioritized. And then you got the media feeding you all this bullshit about how you're a prize for being a strong, independent queen and all this other bullshit. And it's simply not true. We can both be prizes. We could be equally valued, but for varying different things. Figure out the things that make you happy and lead with those things, all right? But nevertheless, patterns are not accidents, okay? Patterns are foreshadowing. they're warnings, right? Like it's the red flag. It's the warning label of the behavior that you will see into the future. And at some time, you got to grow up and be an adult. Take accountability and stop blaming everybody else for where you are at right now. All right. All right, guys. Questions, comments, concerns. I'm down up in the comment box down below. I appreciate you guys for coming back, rocking with me each and every day. Shout out to Aura for the continuous sponsorship on these videos. Guys, get your private information off of these public websites. Aura, 2 free weeks. Utilize my link down in the description box down below or pinned to the top. 2 free weeks to at least see if your information has been exposed. All right? Go right now. Again, I appreciate you guys. I love you. And until next time, peace.